Kirti Gallegans. For today's presentation, I'll be discussing our internal quality audit committee for the 2026 audit cycle. I am Engineer Kevin Dayag, part of the quality assurance team. Well, the main purpose ng committee na ito is to ensure that our institution continuously complies with our established standards and with the requirements of our educational organization management system or the EOMS. Again, this is not a fault-finding activity. Matagal na namin sinasabi to as the quality team. And instead, ang goal natin is to identify opportunities for improvement, verify if our processes are effective, and make sure that we continue providing quality education and services. Well, sa presentation na ito, makikita natin ang organizational structure ng committee at ang specific roles and responsibilities ng bawat posisyon. So this IQA structure is aligned with the principle of ISO 21001:2018, Clause 9.2, which is the internal audit. And this is also aligned with ISO 19011:2018, which is the guidelines for auditing management systems. Well, let's take a look at the organizational structure of our internal quality audit committee. Well, makikita natin dito na bawat role ay may kanya-kanyang responsibility pero lahat sila nagtutulungan para maging successful ang audit process. Let's start with the EOMS representative. On our left side, we have our EOMS representative, Dr. Joseph Gallego. Well, basically, he will ensure na properly implemented ang EOMS sa buong institution at nakikipag-coordinate sa iba't ibang process owners para ma-address ang mga audit findings. Well, in simple terms, siya ang tumutulong para siguraduhin ng audit ng quality management system natin ay tuloy-tuloy na gumagana at nag improve. Next is our IQA committee chairperson, Dr. Marie Angeli Reyes. Well, siya ang overall head ng Internal Quality Audit Committee. She will be responsible na mag-approve ng audit schedules, mag-assign ng audit teams, mag-review ng audit reports, and siguraduhin na independent at objective ang buong audit process. Well, basically, siya ang nagbibigay ng direction and leadership, of course, sa buong committee. Next is we have our lead auditor, yours truly, Engineer Kevin Dayag. So ang lead auditor, ang primary person na nagmamanage ng bawat audit activity. Well, kasama sa kanyang responsibilities ang paggawa ng audit plans, pag-conduct ng opening and closing meetings, pag-supervise sa audit team, pag-validate ng audit findings, and pag-prepare ng final audit reports. And in simple words, siya ang overall manager ng actual audit process. Well, for the Deputy Lead Auditor, we have Engineer John Paul Mercado. Siya ang tumutulong, of course, sa Lead Auditor sa lahat ng audit activities and siya magsisilbing alternate kapag kinakailangan. So kapag may kailangan i-handle ang Lead Auditor o hindi siya available, ang Deputy Lead Auditor ang pwedeng mag-take over para tuloy-tuloy ang buong operation ng IQA team. When it comes to documentation and evidence coordinator, sa upper portion to, we have the documentation and evidence coordinator. Ang pangunahing responsibility nito ay pag-maintain ng audit records, pag-organize ng evidences, which is very vital no sa IQA committee, and sa buong audit process, pag-control ng audit documents, pag-monitor ng corrective actions, and pag-prepare ng reports for distribution. So makita natin dito na very vital yung magiging role ng ating IQA committee document controller. So siya ang nagsisigurado na organized, complete, at madaling ma-access ang lahat ng audit documents. As for the team leaders, this is the right side, no? For the team leaders, sila ang directly na namumuno sa assigned audit teams. Sila ang mag-guide sa kanilang members during the audit. Sila ang nag-assign ng tasks at nagsisigurado na maayos ang koleksyon ng mga objective evidence at documentation ng findings. Sila rin ang tumutulong sa coordination between the lead auditor and the audit team. While the team members, sila yung actual na nagsasagawa no, ng audit activities. Sila yung nagre-review ng documents, nagkakonduct ng interviews, pag-gather ng objective evidence, pag-record ng findings, and pag-verify ng corrective actions. So, importante rin na maging objective at impartial sila sa buong audit process upang maging fair at credible ang audit results. Well, overall, every role sa structure na ito no is very unique ang responsibility. Pero lahat sila ay nagtutulungan para ma-achieve ang same goal, which is continuous improvement and quality assurance within the institution. So moving forward with the Internal Quality Audit Committee qualifications. So for the president, again, siya nag-approve ng IQA program, nagpo-provide ng necessary resources, reviews audit results during management review, and ensures that corrective actions are properly implemented. In short, nagbibigay siya ng strategic support no, and final approval para maging successful ang audit program. And the IQA committee chairperson leads the entire committee, approves audit schedules, assigns audit teams, reviews reports, and ensures audit independence. Well, siyang overall leader ng Internal Quality Audit Committee. Now, moving forward with the lead auditor, ang lead auditor ang nagpa-plan, nagmamanage ng audit, nagsusupervise ng auditors, nagva-validate ng findings, and prepares audit reports. Siya ang overall manager ng execution ng buong audit process. So for this lead auditor, so again, for the lead auditor, siya ang nagpa-plan and nagpa-manage ng audits, nagsusupervise ng auditors, nagva-validate ng findings, and nagpe-prepare ng audit report. So bilang lead auditor and deputy, no, lead auditor and deputy, kailangan sila ay certified internal auditor for 21,001 2018 and nakapag-complete ng lead auditor or internal auditor training. So, moving forward with the deputy lead auditor. So, si deputy lead auditor, siya naman ang mag-a-assist kay lead auditor, no? Siya ang magsaserve as the alternate whenever needed. Siya ang support system ng lead auditor para maging smooth ang audit preparation. Now, when it comes to internal auditors, sa internal auditors, sila ang nagkakonduct ng audits, nag-gather ng objective evidence, sila ang nagpe-prepare ng findings, nagbe-verify ng corrective actions, and nagme-maintain, of course, ng impartiality throughout the audit. Sila yung nasa field no na nagsasagawa ng actual audit activities. Now, when it comes to auditees naman, of course, kasama rin ang auditees. Lastly, sila ang nagpo-provide ng mga necessary evidence during the audits. So sila yung nag-implement ng corrective actions and nag-respond appropriately sa mga audit findings. Importante ang cooperation nila dahil sila mismo ang process owners na tumutulong para ma-improve ang kanilang respective areas. So nakikita natin ngayon no, kung gaano ka-unique yung structure nito and gaano ka-unique yung responsibility ng bawat isa sa atin. Kaya bawat isa dito, very important na nagfa-function lahat ng mga taong kung sino man ang mga tao na mapupunta sa mga posisyon na to upang magkaroon ng smooth connection, smooth flow yung ating internal quality audit for 2026 audit cycle. Now, the IQA committee is not just about checking compliance or identifying yung mga non-conformities, no? Its real purpose, again, is to promote continuous improvement, strengthen yung ating processes, and ensure na yung ating institution consistently delivers quality education and services. So every role in this structure is important. And through collaboration and commitment, we can build a strong culture of quality within our organization. So that's it for the Internal Quality Audit Committee for the 2026 audit cycle. Thank you, everyone. Again, I am Engineer Kevin Dayag, and I will serve as your lead auditor for the 2026 audit cycle of Internal Quality Audit Committee.